Hi, I'm Marty with the Cedar Mill and Bethany Community Libraries, and this is 3 on a Theme. This week's theme is small towns with big secrets. This is a common trope where someone visits a small town, or more often they are charmed by the appearance of a small town and they move in. They soon begin to discover that something is not quite right. Perhaps the town is concealing something sinister or supernatural, or the townsfolk have a shared dark secret. These stories are usually a fun blend of mystery and horror. So I'm going to share 3 books that I have enjoyed featuring small towns with big secrets. The first book is The Stepford Wives by Ira Levin. You probably know the story of the Stepford Wives from the movies. There are 2 adaptations which have completely different styles and tones, but I think they both have their own merits. And even if you already know the secret behind this story, this book is worth a read. Joanna and her family moved to the picturesque town of Stepford, where the wives seem too perfect and very eager to stay in their roles of mothers and housekeepers, never raising their voices or deviating from their strict schedules. As Joanna learns more about the town and about the creepy men's association that meets frequently, she has to fight to keep her ideals, career, and even her life. This novel was published in 1972, and it takes a lot of inspiration from second-wave feminism and the struggle for women to have power in the workplace and to choose their own paths in life. The second book is Harvest Home by Thomas Tryon. In the common tradition of this theme, Ned and his family leave the big city for the idyllic town of Cornwall Combe. The neighbors are welcoming, the town is rustic and charming, and it feels as though they've stepped back in time to a more peaceful and quiet era. Everyone's lives center around the corn harvest, with ceremonies, plays, and celebrations leading up to the big event. Of course, Ned slowly uncovers the terrifying secret behind the town's obsession with the harvest, but it might be too late. This is credited as the inspiration behind Stephen King's Children of the Corn, and this is a slow burn story with an intense finale. The writing style perfectly matches the slow pace of country life, but I was never bored. I'd also like to recommend American Elsewhere by Robert Jackson Bennett. In this story, ex-cop Mona inherits her mother's home in the small town of Wink. The town looks like any other quiet, rural American town from the outside, but it's not found on any map, and no one who lives there will admit to having known Mona's mother. And there's also an abandoned laboratory that no one wants to talk about. This is a book that defies genre, with splashes of science fiction, fantasy, horror, and new weird. It's an atmospheric and twisty-turny ride. Don't let the size of the book fool you. It's unlike anything I've ever read, and I highly recommend it. These books are all available as ebooks or downloadable audiobooks through Libby or Overdrive. Check the video description below for a list of even more books on this theme, and we'll see you next time.